This is Mark the Silver Money Dude, also known as Critical Thought. Peace and love. Hope all is well with your family, your loved ones. Hope you're having a great holiday season. Hope you're well prepared for Christmas coming up. And I hope that you all know and stay mindful of the true meaning of Christmas. The true meaning of Christmas. I want to talk briefly about preparation. I really just have a question. The question is, are you prepared for what is coming? Are you prepared for what's coming? This right here is a stack of 1 ounce silver rounds. I believe these are the Indian heads. Excuse me. These are available through the membership. When you sign up as a member of Silver Money and join the takeover, you'll have access to these rounds. We also have the OPM rounds available. We basically go with whatever rounds, any of the other coins that we have access to. If they're on sale or something like that, we'll usually try to grab some, like Maple Leafs, American Silver Eagles, etc. But we never overpay for silver. So if you're thinking that, when you sign up for a monthly plan that you're always going to get Maple Leafs or Silver Eagles, no. Sometimes they're way too expensive. And it makes no sense to overpay for 1 ounce of silver. 1 ounce of silver is 1 ounce of silver. It doesn't matter if it's a maple leaf or it's a generic silver round. Makes no difference. The key is to have silver, period. Alright, so now, are you prepared for what's coming? Many of you may not know what QE is. Quantitative easing is what it's called. And what it is something that the Federal Reserve Bank does, where they are printing money on a monthly basis, and they're buying up mortgage-backed securities, they're buying up U.S. Treasury bonds. Right now, I know that they're buying roughly $85 billion a month in some of the bad mortgage-backed securities, from the crisis back in 2008 and everything that happened with the real estate bubble. They're basically buying bad debt, and they're inflating it into our currency, meaning that by them printing more currency, the value of the currency is going down. The more currency that exists, the less the value of that currency becomes. So as the currency supply expands, in modern day economics, the currency expansion is supposed to match the growth of the economy. But we're in a situation where the economy is not growing. As a matter of fact, the economy is slowing down because money that's being printed, a lot of it is either being held out of the country or it's being held by large banks and institutions. It's just being held on the books. They just literally have trillions of dollars that they're sitting on. They're not lending it out. They're not doing anything with it. So that's why you have these 0% interest rates, where big businesses, large institutions, and certain individuals have access to 0% interest on loans. But they're not making those loans available to the consumers. They're not making those loans available to the average person that is functioning in this economy. So you have unemployment increasing. You have the economy slowing down, but you have the currency expanding. This is creating what's called hyperinflation. Now, the reason that we don't see the results of hyperinflation as of yet, and hyperinflation simply is when the prices of things start to rise so fast that you'll often see prices double within the period of 6 months to a year, and then that time frame becomes even less time. So it might have taken 1 year for prices to double. Then prices double again in 6 months. Then prices double again in 3 months. Then prices double again in a month. Then it's days. This is something that has taken place on several occasions. It happened in Weimar, Germany, and it actually happened 2 times in the United States. One time during the Great Depression, and it happened one other time during the Constitutional War. So this is nothing new. Hyperinflation is nothing new. You know, in the past we always had our currency backed up by gold. That no longer exists. Right now you could argue that the currency might be backed up by oil. It's what's called the petrodollar, but that's diminishing because many of the countries that were using US dollars to buy their oil are no longer using US dollars. They're bypassing the US dollar and they're using other currencies like the yuan. They're using other currencies like the euro. And we're in a really, really awkward situation globally, and one that people don't understand. So preparation, you know, through Silver Money Takeover, Silver Money, the YouTube channel, we're educating you guys. We're really educating you guys about finance. We're educating you guys about, you know, earning residual income and creating residual income while you still have the chance to do so, in order for you to buy more of this. Stack. In order for you to buy more. Just keep stacking. You know, this is about 14 ounces of silver right here. And this is how you get them when we send them to you, in these airtight cases, to keep them in their original mint condition. Now, when you stack this silver up, right, what you're doing is you're stacking up wealth. And you're preparing yourself for the inevitable. So I want you all to realize that this is not something that you should value in dollar terms. You shouldn't value this in terms of, oh, what's the price? No. The price of this is being suppressed on purpose by those that have control of the currency, who are able to, on the paper market, sell this asset and keep the price artificially low. And the reason that they're keeping the price low is so that they can get this physical. They're buying this. They're buying the real thing. Real tangible silver, real tangible gold. China's buying a whole bunch of it. Here in the United States, there are a few, you know, large banks that are actually stacking silver now. They're doing it. And everyone that's getting this, they're preparing for the inevitable collapse of global currency, period. So, you know, whether it's something that you understand or whether it's something you believe or, oh, that's never going to happen, it doesn't make a difference. The bottom line is that it's already happening. The value of the US dollar has lost 98% since 1913. And 1913 was the year that the Federal Reserve was born. So ever since they've been able to create the currency that we use today, the Federal Reserve note, the value of those notes has decreased. The value of silver, the value of gold, always remains. These have intrinsic value, meaning that they're valuable resources. We actually use silver in our global economy. So you have to realize something. If you have your hands on a resource that is being used in the global economy, that represents value at all times. There will never come a time where this has no value. As a matter of fact, the more money that they print, or currency I should say, that they print and do things with, they're printing currency and they're buying up bonds. They're printing currency and they're buying up mortgage-backed securities. They print currency and they use it to offset the deficit in the federal government. They use currency and they can print it whenever they want to. You can't print this. This is a resource. This has to be mined out of the earth. And energy and costs go into that mining. So the value of this is way beyond what you're even able to comprehend. You don't even know what the true value of it is. But I'll give you an example of what will take place. At some point in time, you will see the price of silver at $1,000 an ounce. So what that means is right now, silver is trading roughly about $19 and change as of this video, right? Now you just imagine that. You're stacking silver at a time when it's about 20 bucks. And at some point in the near future, this $20 1 ounce silver round will be worth $1,000. And I'm not telling you that so that you can anticipate the $1,000 price and then you say, hey, it's $1,000, I'm going to start selling my silver. No, there should never come a time when you do sell this, because the price reflecting that value is inevitable. You're going to see $1,000 silver, but that's not the point. The point is that you hold on to silver and you keep this and you never sell it back for dollars. What you do is you exchange this for other real assets. And if you don't understand what I mean by that, go back into the videos and just look at some of the videos that I've done and you'll get a better understanding of what I mean. So that's it. Mark the Silver Money Dude signing off. Critical thought. Have a blessed Christmas. Have a blessed weekend. I wish you prosperity. I wish you good health. I wish you happiness in your life. Remember to get residual income when you can, while you still have time to do so. Also, remember that on our Facebook page at facebook.com/getrich-slow, we have 5 monthly plans available starting at as low as $25 per month to get this into your hands. All right? Peace and love. God bless. Oh, also, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/silvermoney2013, make sure that you subscribe and you check out these past videos that I've done talking about what I was talking about briefly in this video, about preparation, talking about how we're never selling silver for dollars again. Go back and look at those videos. God bless.